Seatstory Cup 3 is going to come to an end. It's kind of sad, but very exciting.
Yeah, man, don't I look good in that lumberjack shirt? This is as high class as I get right now.
What is your T-shirt on underneath that? Does it say Riot?
Riot. It's a Crip shirt.
You actually have really good shirts.
Yeah. Look at this thing. It looks like a lumberjack shirt, but it's basically a towel.
It feels like yeah. It's very soft actually. I would totally cuddle up to you.
So we're actually streaming games today, not outfits and stuff.
Oh, that's okay. That's a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the round of 8 today, guys, and then the round of 4 in the finals. So we are going to finish this tournament up. A lot of games going to be played today, so we're going to start on 2 different streams.
That's right. So yesterday we told you guys that we'll try to cover all the streams on this one, but that's actually not true because. One, people are going to be bringing new decks, so it'll probably take a little bit longer figuring out and taking their time, pacing themselves, getting down all the cards, getting all the strategy down. So they're probably just going to play slower. But it's also that it's going to be best of 7.
That's right.
So
finals is best of 9 even.
Best of 9 even.
And that's with a revive, so it's not going to be 5 different classes.
Revive with Conquest means you get to play a deck that you won with again.
Yeah.
And so it's best of 7. There's going to be a lot more games. The games are probably be a little bit slower paced, but there's going to be a lot of new stuff to talk about. So I think it'll be pretty action-packed. But because of that end, we do want to finish before we all pass out in here and,
Yeah. People have flights tomorrow.
We are going to split the first bracket. So the first bracket, if we go to the playoff stage here, we see we're actually going to start with Orange versus Lothar. And while that's going on, I think Maverick versus Life Coach will be on the secondary stream.
Yep, that's right.
That's a bit sad.
Yeah, that's actually a fantastic
that.
match. We haven't seen Maverick on the mainstream at all yet, and a lot of people last night were saying that they think he'll win the tournament.
Okay.
So maybe we'll see him in the round of 4.
Well, if you guys do want to see both, you guys can go to the multi-Twitch functionality at taketv.net. You can watch a stream from here. You guys can use the multi-Twitch if you do want to catch both streams, because anything not streamed here is streamed on what we're calling the B stream, I suppose. So we're going to do Orange Lothar while they do Maverick Life Coach, and we will do Ignite Ostkaka while they do Alesh Sixo, I'm imagining. But from there, I think everything will be on this stream. So the quarterfinals are split, the semifinals are all here, the finals are all here, and the finals will be a little bit different format.
Yeah.
I'm curious to ask when people get to the semifinals what they actually think of the Revive format on top.
Yeah, the Revive is very interesting because this whole thing is kind of a new format for me to cast. I've actually never casted this before this time.
Neither have I.
Yeah, you and I are like, it's been a while since we've casted Hearthstone, so.
No, not for me. Together, though, that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, back in the day, it was always like last hero standing stuff. So it's like an exciting new way to play out Hearthstone. Do you like it more or less than the other way?
I think it really depends on the situation. I think it's an extremely high-risk scenario now because new cards are coming out, and it's a new meta. Because we've seen basically one kind of mediocre deck sink every player so far that's been out of the tournament. I think because of that, it makes it really exciting.
Yeah.
But
because you just can't pick up the win with that deck. That's happened several times.
If it was like more of a stale meta, I think it's actually kind of bad. If we knew like the exact, like if there were like 6 decks that are good and everything else sucked, like people just pick 3 among those and it's just kind of like whatever. Where I feel in that type of format, it really in the other type of format where the deck that wins can stay basically. Yeah. I think in that format it's actually better when the meta is a bit stale, because if someone has the courage to come up with one good deck and it works, they're really rewarded for it.
Yeah, that's true. I love when there's like a brand new like meta breaking type of deck in a situation like that. That's really, really fun stuff.
Yeah. It's just these days it's all fairly new. So it kind of works. It kind of works.
Yeah. Well, we are allowing that second wing of BlackRock as of today, but they had to make the decks before it came out.
So they have no idea how good these decks are going to be unless they've taken the time to actually test them through other means than Hearthstone. Because you can do that. There's fairly open just card playing softwares out there that I've heard some players use to test cards before they come out.
Definitely, some people use Cockatrice, I believe.
Yeah. So I mean, you can really put in the time, put in the effort to you don't necessarily win because of that, as we've seen Dr. Boom sometimes decides.
He oftentimes decides.
Maybe a bit too often.
You're going to want to consult your doctor's opinion before winning this game.
Yeah, but the idea is that all the effort that put in just gives you a little bit of a better chance, and if you put in a considerable amount more effort than your opponents, then your chances are certainly the best.
Oh. By the way, have you heard of the swipe bug with Gang Boss?
Oh, that swipe actually kills the imp?
Apparently, if you target him with swipe, it kills the imp that it generates.
Yeah, I think...
Which is kind of an issue.
Is it a confirmed bug, though? Because swipe, I thought, did 4 and then did 1.
Oh, is that the case? A couple of these cards and the interactions that we've seen are a little bit confused in the way that they are.
This one does seem like it's closer to the bug area of things, but I wouldn't be surprised if Blizzard's like, yeah, of course, that's how it works.
They could. The animation actually looks like that anyways.
Yeah.
You see the swipe, and then you see the side swipe.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm not exactly sure. But
Yeah,
either way, that's the way that card interacts for this tournament. I'm just wondering if that's going to affect it all. Because there could be players that
It does seem pretty
Zoo.
relevant because Druid was one of the huge classes in the tournament so far, and I think the players that are thinking of bringing a new deck are thinking of playing that one.
Yeah, I definitely think that out of these 8 players, we could definitely have maybe 2, 3, or even more, considering there's so many classes that they can use and register here, since they have to have like 5 decks or.
One thing that
Zoo is like a good ad.
Like because they have more decks, it's harder to actually tank one because chances are quite good that your opponent also has a crap deck.
Yeah. Well, Zoo is a type of deck that can definitely pick up wins. We did see Demon Lock yesterday kind of struggling a lot. So
it's
switching
been a
that
bit
out
polarized.
could be okay.
I felt on day 1 it was Rogue that was struggling. On day 2 it was Warrior.
Yeah.
And on day 3 it was Demon Lock.
Yeah, it very much did seem like that. A lot of the players dropped out from that, but there were, of course, some exceptions. But
it was pretty consistent to that. It was one deck that was debatable whether it was good, just like tanking it for players. Like they just could not win the game with that deck.
Yeah, yeah.
And in this format, that means you don't win.
Very much so. A lot of strategies people were basing around that as well, but it seems like the players that actually ended up making it all the way just had like really solid decks overall as well. So
yeah,
cool to see that the deck construction and deck choosing pre-tournament has actually really heavily factored into how far these players have gotten.
Well, we are going to see Orange versus Lothar pretty soon here. I do see them setting up. Yep.
Orange did get in right before we went live, so that's really good to know. That we'll be able to start on time.
One thing that I think maybe the viewers should know is that yesterday was party night.
Yes,
and we'll have to see how that affects some of the players. Some of the players look like they may have died since the last time you've seen them.
Yes, but for the ones that are playing, I don't think anyone went to the party that was playing today, except for Lothar, and he left really early with me.
Okay,
like we were responsible guys.
Okay,
we were. Yeah, we got out of there plenty early, no problem. So
all right.
I think that he's plenty rested, and I don't think anyone else went, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
All right. One thing I want to mention is again, if you guys want to see the decks that have already been in the tournament, you guys can do that at the players/deck page in TakeTV.net. We haven't updated much or maybe anything since yesterday, but we are going to make an effort and get these up as soon as we can for you guys. So just as an example, all the players that have been knocked out should have their decks posted here. So for instance, we can go to Amaz decks and we could have a gander.
Ooh.
4 decks submitted here.
Go check out Frodan's decks real quick.
Oh, you want to see?
Yeah, because he actually used a very interesting deck here. See that deck on the left? Does that remind you of something that you've played?
Grim Patron.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, my Grim Patron deck doesn't have Dr. Boom in it.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
A charged Boombot is pretty scary. Turn 10?
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
That's like 2 Kurkron Elites.
Yeah. And that's only 10 mana. Wait, that's more than 2 Kurkron Elites. But
no, because they got a trigger from hitting into a creature
so that's
to do the
damage,
Kurkron
really.
hit.
Yeah.
It's more damage, but at that stage you just want to kill your opponent, I believe.
But yeah, you can definitely check out those decks, guys. I'm sure it'll be updated as soon as possible.
There's just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, there is.
the production team and the space and all the stuff that's with the Take TV Seatstory Cup is pretty impressive because there isn't as much as you'd expect. So they're working really hard, and if the decks aren't being updated as fast as you may want them to be, it's probably because that guy's probably doing like 3 other jobs as well.
Yeah, no doubt about that. This is a hard-working staff over here.
Yeah,
a lot of passion.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great tournament. So,
yep.
I think we have a highlight video coming up here now, guys, to kind of show you what's happened so far.
Why don't we take a look at that before we get into our first game tonight?
All right, pretty sick video. It's been a good time so far.
Yeah.
Don't you think, Powder?
I think so.
Yeah. Crip, we're going to be going into this match pretty quickly. Lothar going up against Orange, of course.
Yep. Lothar is the bottom bracket qualifier, and Orange is the top bracket qualifier. I actually think Orange came out ahead in both stages, did he not? Oh no, he was second past Ostkaka from his original round of 32 Group D. So he's climbed, and Lothar actually qualified first, but now second. I mean, you're going to lose a game here and there. It's Hearthstone. What can you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're Maverick, and then you just win everything.
I mean, Lothar was in my group yesterday, and
did you actually end up playing him?
Yeah, I played him first game, and I unfortunately lost to some bad RNG, but it happens. He played well, so I was happy to see him advance as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this tournament, I really like this because we have like a lot of breakout performances happening right now. Like Lothar, some people were like questioning, like, oh, how good is he compared to the other pros? And I think he's really showing this weekend that he is at that level. Yeah. To see a Lesh doing very well, that's really cool. Maverick, a lot of pros have a lot of confidence in, and of course Ostkaka was like, before I saw a game this weekend, I had people coming up and saying Ostkaka is really, really legit and has a good shot here.
Yeah,
I casted him, I think, a month ago. Here's a card, something like that.
I had heard of him. Good. I had never casted him before.
Well,
so.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good players out there like that. We all know that they're really good, but they just haven't had that breakout performance.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it can be I mean, we don't have. I mean, Orange he won IEM, so he's out there now.
Yeah.
and he had that.
So is
performance.
he guaranteed to lose then? Are we
I mean,
are we seeing the full breakout performance to the end?
Lothar's been there for a while as well. So okay,
All right. Well, they're getting to the first game here.
There we go. All right, sick. So for these decks, guys, of course, they had to register 5. We have almost the same lineup. We have Warlock, Druid, Hunter, and Mage for both players, and then Lothar has Paladin while Orange has Rogue.
all right.
Well, Rogue tends to do a little bit better against Paladin, doesn't it? Rogue's.
Yeah, I guess if those two matches did meet up, but does... which lineup do you guys think, actually, here is a little bit better?
We really
With
have
Rogue
to
and Paladin, the only difference.
we really have to see like which decks might struggle to actually pull a win.
Exactly, and it's hard to say without knowing exactly what archetype they are. We do see that it's Face Hunter from Orange, which he did also play in the group
We
stages.
should just like check mark decks that can win, you know. So Druid can win, Hunter can win. Those are just auto check marks. And Mage can win.
Yeah, that's Mage definitely can win in this
So
tournament.
it's really like Lothar has Paladin and Warlock, which are against Orange's Warlock. And those are like the weird ones. So it seems like Lothar has 2 decks that might struggle to win, while Orange has 1 that might struggle to win.
I see how you're assessing it.
You think that's fair, Powder?
I think so. I know that Orange is playing a Tempo Mage. If he hasn't changed, he played the Tempo Mage in the group stages, which I can see struggle against Lothar's lineup.
Okay.
There's a lot of decks there that I think. I mean, I think Lothar's playing Handlock again. Tempo Mage, Druid, it's a pretty good matchup, so I think that's the one he needs to win. Paladin's also going to be kind of hard, and then I don't know what Mage Lothar is playing. Most likely Mech Mage, like he played in the group stages.
Yeah, I would imagine. By the way, as far as the bans go, Lothar's Hunter is out, and the Rogue of Orange is out. So yeah, he might have been fearing that matchup a little bit.
I'm actually surprised that Rogue is out because, while Orange had a lot of luck with it, I don't think anyone else did.
That's true, actually. Orange, though, is like known as one of the best Rogue players out there.
He definitely is.
Do you think that's enough to ban, though?
It could be, if it's his most comfortable kind of fallback. And, like, you know, sometimes when you're playing against a really fantastic Rogue player with a well-tuned deck, you feel like it's hopeless, you know?
It's pretty good against all of Lothar's decks as well. It beats Mech Mage pretty efficiently. It beats Paladin, beats Druid. So I like the Rogue ban.
Okay. Well, taking a look at this game right now, guys, we do have kind of a slow start for Lothar here.
Actually, a very slow start.
Yeah.
This is not what you want against the Face Hunter. Having to coin hero power. Sure, it gets the one. He gets the trade, but there's so many better 2-drops. Shielded mini
Do you
bot.
like that trade, though? I think
No.
I would have traded into the abusive because
You might have to owl next turn, right?
No, you might owl just on a later turn while the Leopardum is still alive.
Yeah. I think that
Agreed.
definitely was the worst of the 2 trades.
Yeah, it's especially with no 3-drop here, like he was always gonna have the possibility of having to do that. Obviously, we see here it doesn't actually make a difference,
No.
Oh, it might. Like, he might not get through that taunt in a while.
yeah, you're right.
Which means
actually.
the owl might actually hit.
Yeah.
So we see the owl here.
Okay.
I mean, it's the only play he has. He got kind of punished here for having to coin hero power. He couldn't coin out the True Silver, which was the perfect answer, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's going to take a lot of
Do
damage.
you go into hero power mode already? Do you go Mad Scientist, face
Yes.
for 4,
yeah,
ping for 2?
I definitely think so.
Okay.
You got to start using that hero power because you have double kill command and Eaglehorn bow. So like if you're just kind of mana
Double
efficient,
kill command.
Yeah.
like you're just going to win the game.
Yep.
Double kill command's so effective because you know, you're almost always behind against the face hunter, and when you're behind, you kind of have to take a little bit of risk.
Yep.
And usually that risk is like, well, if he has double kill command, I guess he'll just beat me. That's like the first
I mean, that's
level.
definitely,
Yeah. So you usually just lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of that.
And we
It's
do see
so
the hero
often the
power.
case.
It just has to be the case that Orange just draws a card he can play after the Eaglehorn bow.
I mean, not really. He's like setting, like with this play, he can do Eaglehorn Bow, hero power, and it's lethal in 2 turns. So it doesn't really matter what he draws.
Yeah. I feel like Orange's hand is so good. The thing is, Lothar's hand is super, super slow. I'm not
it's
sure
not
exactly
True
what his
Silver.
list is here, but
True Silver's okay.
It's not actually that bad. I mean, he can True Silver the 4/4, attack in, and then Orange. We know what that Orange is going to play Eagle Hornbow, and the perfect answer is Harrison Jones, which is in the hand.
Well, while that is definitely true, like I don't see any big life gain here,
No.
and he's already getting pretty darn low.
Yeah, 14.
Yep.
So bit scary about that.
I mean, I would think Lothar runs Healbot, so that is probably the only thing that could save him.
Now, I think Haunted Creeper, you save that. I think you want a Hero Power in case you don't draw a Beast when you want to kill command.
I mean,
I would say against Paladin, against Warrior, and against Priest, you generally at some point want to decide you're basically using your Hero Power every turn if possible. And, I mean, it fits here. I feel like he should be doing that.
Okay, Lothar stabilizes at 9.
yeah, he attacks in to get one more secret. I mean, he procs the secret. And
Actually,
he
yeah,
gets...
the funny thing is if you played the Creeper and Lothar made this play, you would have lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still looking really, really bad. And we don't see the
Double
Healbot draw.
Quartermaster.
Yeah. Oh, that's a play you can make, actually. So now he actually has a play.
Yeah.
Trap Creeper Ping.
Yeah, exactly. It sets up for the kill commands and gets 4 more damage, essentially.
It doesn't really set for the kill commands.
Well, yeah, the Haunted Creeper
Like
is your beast.
Lothar's play is probably going to be kill the Creeper and like Consecrate or something super weak like that.
Yeah.
I guess.
Either way, it's like he's going to win with this.
I mean, if Lothar actually top decks Healbot next turn, it's actually not a win for Orange. He has... I guess you can do this as well. Just to guarantee the 5 damage. I mean, it's exactly the same as doing kill command and hero power. So but you get the creeper out there as well. So I mean,
The only way that he could survive is playing Lothar. Go face play Lothar.
Wow.
yeah.
You are actually right about
Yeah,
that.
that's the only play.
And when you see a kill command to the face like that, you're like, oh god.
Yep.
Because you can put him on at least like an abusive sergeant, right? Like almost every card in his deck kills him.
How much
here.
damage could he have though? Like with he gets 5 this turn, 10 next turn. That puts the hunter at 11. There's like no way you come up with 11 damage on 7 mana.
And I mean, he does the Lothar play. I couldn't really see any other play he could have made, anyways. So he has one more turn to top deck a heal, and he will be at 7 mana. So again, I think that's only gonna be Healbot.
Yeah, that is really the only out here. Or I mean, oh no, yeah, you can't do lay on hands.
Like you could, if you somehow could kill off your creeper and you maybe get the vitality totem, but I don't think you can kill off your own shredder with.
Yeah, that's
Paladin.
a pretty tough one. That's only 4 health. So
Maybe if you had quick shot in Paladin.
there you go.
Sylvanas draw.
That looks like it's it then.
Yeah, there's nothing that can save him, right?
What would Lothar come up with even just to stay alive?
I mean, I think you need to True Silver and hit the face.
True Silver face, but you can't clear
yeah,
that
Yeah,
board.
you can't clear
Literally
everything
0.
anyways. So yeah,
You
you're
lose
just
to the
dead.
board.
Yeah,
I-
you're just
I
dead.
would-
Yeah.
I would like to submit the fact that he should set off the Mad Scientist to try to check if there's a different trap in there.
Yeah, actually, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, looks like he is going to do it.
That's something you don't really think about that often.
Okay, so here I think it's very easy to put him on a second explosive trap in his hand. So, I mean, you were going to lose anyways. But
There's 2 cards in hand, so I mean, it doesn't really 100% say that he only runs explosive trap, and it really doesn't matter because he lost the game and Hunter's out anyways.
Yeah.
In conquest mode, it doesn't.
Yeah,
matter.
that's true. All right, you got me there.
So Orange takes game 1.
See, my brain is so much about Last Hero Standing. I've focused so much energy into that format. I'm like, well, this is technically what you should be doing. But anyways,
Yeah, there's no chance Lothar will even face him at a later time.
yeah,
This is
that
basically
literally was the least
Best of
matterful.
7, 1 try. You'll lose, you're out.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have any teammates left either, so he wasn't doing it for them either.
Okay. Maybe he's like selling this information to people who haven't watched the
Is he the
stream.
only player left?
He's the only Nilum player left.
Oh, okay.
no, Life Coach. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Life
Okay.
Coach, of
So
course.
that's
Life Coach is actually playing right now. You guys can check out the match on the other stream or on
Yeah, that's right.
Twitch on
Yeah.
TakeTV.net.
that's a sick one too. Life Coach, probably the most well-recognized and famous player left in this tournament, going up against
Oh, look at that. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
a
What's the
complete
score there?
badass.
1-1.
Life Coach has won with Paladin, and Maverick has won with Warrior.
Okay.
Cool. But yeah, that's actually a really
see more of
really
that.
awesome match.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I actually have some insight into what the decks Life Coach is bringing. We walked
Yeah.
to him here. It's actually some quite fun decks there.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone.
yeah,
so,
you should. But
you should definitely tune in there as well.
Mhm.
I guess multi-Twitch is the easiest way.
I'm excited to see who wins out of that match as well, because I feel like those two could be like two of the big favorites of this tournament. Life Coach is ranked #1 in the world right now, and Maverick, like everyone at this tournament, just keeps repeating, they're like, Maverick might be the best player.
I think actually Maverick is very close to Life Coach on Ghosty Gamers.
Is he?
I think so.
Okay.
I guess I'll check after this.
Yeah. Check
Oh
it.
my god.
Rag Mage.
Oh, okay. So Orange is playing that kind of
Yeah, the tempo mage again. And it's been working out great for him. A lot of people have kind of said that he shouldn't play it, that it's bad and so on, but he's been proving everyone wrong. It's been doing really well for him.
I really think Imp Gang Boss is like a super anti-tempo card, though. Like, against the mage. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we do see like the best counter in like Flame Cannon, I guess.
That's still like 4 mana you have to invest to kill it, and still a card.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. There's just nothing that out-tempos an Imp Gang Boss that
Yeah, for mana cost, it's pretty.
or Kodo,
pretty
I
sick.
guess.
yeah. I mean, it is pretty good. It's like we do. I guess this is Zoo. I would
Yeah.
think people would play Demon Lock with it, but Zoo works as well. And we haven't seen a lot of Zoo.
You know, Demon Lock yesterday had a really hard
Yeah.
day.
Demon
Lock
overall.
did?
Yeah,
Demon Lock was the deck that tanked for like everyone yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
it was kind of weird because
Well, we didn't see that many, right?
Yeah, we kind of did, didn't we?
Well, we saw the same couple, 2-3 people.
Yeah, like
using it
two
over and
people
over
just
and
two
not
people
being
just
able to-
Oh, three.
that's the top deck right there. Wow. His hand was terrible otherwise.
But
That's still pretty bad. Like the doggy comes in here.
Yep, the doggy kills it off, but I mean, he does have very good removal against Zoo. I don't know if
is
he
here
knew.
with 2 flame cannons. I think you actually use flame cannon.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because later on it's harder to use when you're getting zerged down by a bunch of 1/1 minions
Definitely.
across the board.
Definitely.
Seriously,
So you Imp Gang Boss here?
and that's going to be a perfect.
I
flame
actually
cannon,
think that is a mistake. I think if you see a flame cannon there, I think there's some reason to suspect there's another one coming.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just Flame Cannon, right?
Yeah.
right? Oh yeah, sure.
I think you coin the scientist.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
So actually, a pretty good start for him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he knew that it was Zoo, because if he did his scouting, Lothar did play Handlock in the group stages, and so it's pretty smart for him to change. But maybe Orange had some insight, because I don't know how good keeping Frostbolt and Flame Cannon is against Handlock, but I haven't played Tempo Mage, so
I think the play... Oh, man. I think the play might be to attack with the 1/1 into the Mad Scientist before playing the egg. Because if the dagger kills it, wouldn't he get an egg from the Death Rattle, which would suck for a Tempo Mage?
I mean, there are other secrets as well, but I kind of like... No, it doesn't work like that.
Wouldn't it? Oh, it has to come
No.
into play and then...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
It doesn't
wouldn't
work like
it wouldn't
that.
work.
So I think...
Because it's not the battle cry that kills it. It's
Yeah.
the after it
It's
comes
the
into play
after.
effect.
Oh
Exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
of course.
No,
Okay.
you're right. So yeah, I guess you just juggler egg.
Do you actually YOLO it? You could play... I mean, there's no other play I get. You could tap Nerubian, but that doesn't... It's not
That's so
that good.
slow.
He plays Flame Imp instead. Oh,
Yeah,
he
I-
doesn't get the juggle.
No.
Find that like. Well, I guess it's more damage on board, so that's nice.
So you can actually clear the board here pretty efficiently. He
No,
decides
you can't get rid of the 1/1.
if you ping. You could ping Frostbolt.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh.
guess you could ping Frostbolt. I think developing a creature is too big, though.
I think so too. He actually like... You know that he doesn't have any buff in his hand because he would have used it on the 1/1 to kill the
Yeah, absolutely.
Mad Scientist, so you're for sure that he doesn't have it.
To do.
And the thing is with Tempo Mages, if you actually don't have Tempo, it kind of blows. It's a
Yeah.
class
Big
that
surprise.
just... it's a huge win more type of build.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, it doesn't really have like... this deck, if it's the same, it does have Antonidas, and it does have some ways to get spare parts as well. So there is that possibility of getting a stealth spare part and maybe Antonidas going kind of ham.
The secret is Counterspell.
Oh, wow.
That's not good for him.
No. That's not a card he needs right now.
But it is probably going to prevent Lothar from playing Lothar here.
Yeah.
Ooh, it might actually work. I mean, Power Overwhelming is like probably one of the only spells. I
Yeah.
guess he does run Implosion, because that card is nuts.
Yeah.
But
I think
Power
you tap
Overwhelming
here.
is...
I think you easy tap.
I mean, he definitely
I like a
knows
tap
there are
here
more
for sure.
secrets.
Like if you Lothab and it's Mirror Entity,
It's bad.
you're really in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth taking the risk.
Yeah, the
Even
egg
though-
is much better.
Even though you knew that
Well,
there
if you
was
play
like
the egg, you want to
4
tap
secrets.
first.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You definitely want to tap first, for sure. You might get a better option. I mean, egg is pretty good against Mirror Entity, but the mage can ping it off, actually.
Yeah, but that's terrible tempo.
It is terrible tempo.
Especially against the deck that just has a lot of 1/1s.
I mean, if Lothar's turn is only Nerubian egg, that's not very good tempo for the zoo either. So you
Yeah,
kind
but
of...
I feel like he can recover.
Yeah, the zoo can definitely...
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow, he
YOLO
goes for
Lothab.
it.
That was a brave
Wow.
move that's going to pay off pretty darn well for him. Oh.
I
Little
actually
bit
don't know
late.
if it does. I think with the 3/2, you kill the 1/1 and then ping the Lothab.
Yeah,
For
so
sure,
you can
yeah.
ping it off next turn. It's actually pretty good. But I'm very surprised he did that.
I am too.
I would think...
I guess that he would trade the Lothab into the Lothab here, probably. But why wouldn't you just tap egg? It's like a perfect time to tap.
Yeah. And, I mean...
No,
Mirror
if you had
Entity-
Lothab here, you'd do this play and Lothab would hit face. You'd let him trade into your Lothab.
Orange is actually
'Cause-
going to go ham here. I don't really understand that play that much.
Well, it's going to work because he just drew Argus. It wouldn't have worked the other way either.
I guess.
So yeah, I don't think that was the best play, but with that draw, it ends up being the best play.
Yeah. He does get 3 extra damage.
What do you guys think about skipping the mirror entity there?
Oh, he didn't have the mana. He played Lothab.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, sorry. Because I'm like, that costs 2 mana, guys. It's like,
Yeah, it was 7, I believe.
yeah.
I mean, is there any other play than playing Egg Argus? It seems really strong to me.
Yeah, it plays around everything too.
Yeah.
Would you trade into the 3/2?
Yeah.
I guess Fireball is just too good not to. We just saw, like, Lothar just saw that Orange didn't do anything on turn 5, so he could basically say that he has at least 2 spells in his hand, maybe 1 big minion, maybe even 3 spells. So not trading here would probably be a big mistake.
But he does trade.
Yep. Ooh, that's a pretty good card.
Yeah, it's not good enough though.
I mean, yeah, the Zoo is just gonna gain so much tempo. Like, he can tap into getting 2 more minions out.
And well, he actually improves his board killing the Shredder. He's probably going to do it with the 2/3 and the 1/3.
I mean, I don't know, does Orange play... I don't know if he plays Flame Strike in this deck. And that could be a card. I mean, Tempo Mage normally plays 1, I would say. Just from the top of my head. And that would be a card that would punish a lot of things the Zoo could do. So maybe there is some draws that can bring Orange back in this game, but it's looking pretty grim.
Yeah.
You know what the best thing that's going to happen is? He's going to tap, that Shredder's going to pop out a Doomsayer, and Lothab's going to be 1 short, and that Power Whelm's not going to work.
That would actually be quite funny. Maybe not for Lothar. He could have some nightmares
For the viewers.
for the viewers.
That's what's important.
Yeah.
Bane of Doom.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna use it here.
Yeah.
Bane of Doom is just way too cool.
Yeah, it's really strong.
I'm going with Felguard.
You think Felguard?
Mal'Ganis.
No, it's Straxus. Oh God, this is the second time I've seen him today.
Well, the Tempo
Fireball.
Mage has just been ridiculously out-tempoed this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty tough.
Even though he had all of the removal.
I think you don't want all the removal.
Yeah, I think you have. If you don't have a few minions to back that up, you're actually just screwed.
Yeah, Tempo Mage comes from like you use the removal on the stuff you can't handle, and the stuff you can't handle, you just kill it for free. There's just been no free kills this game for the
There's
mage.
free nothing.
That's a pretty good top deck.
Well, why is that?
Why it's a good top deck?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I don't
a
think
good
it's
top
that good a
deck?
top deck orange. No.
That's like the best card in the game when you don't have any cards.
Yeah.
could it be because when you play him you discard most of your hand, but when you
Yeah.
top deck him you don't actually face that mechanic?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty good in Zoo, I've heard.
Well, that was
That was vicious.
it was, and Lothar did not even have like a superstar. It's just all those spells in hand. What are you gonna do, really?
Yeah. What did I want to check? I forgot.
I was kind of excited
Oh,
to
yeah,
see Zoo.
I wanted to check how our fellow Maverick is doing on the rankings.
Oh yeah, Ghost of Gamers.
Best ranking system in the world,
The only ranking system.
I guess.
Yes, he's second. He's right behind. This match will
wow.
actually dictate who's number one.
Oh, that's sick.
Wow. I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, Maverick was very high rated before this tournament.
Yeah.
His win rate in the last 2 months is 100%.
Damn.
I didn't play anything last month.
Oh, that's just from this
Oh,
tournament.
come on. I'm hyping it. I'm hyping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, but it's
Orange
good
is
stuff.
number 8. Well, I guess we're at a big tournament that has a lot of
Yeah.
top players. So anyone doing well here basically is shooting right up.
Yeah, I mean, you've won at least 4 games so far in the tournament if you're at the top 8.
No,
And the
looks
most-
like probably a similar deck from Orange here. I mean, if you're gonna play Zoo, I don't know if this is Zoo, but this I'm guessing it's Zoo, and
It's
I'm
probably
guessing it's
Zoo.
because of Imp Gang Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it,
I think
it
that-
could still be Demon Lock.
It could be some Demon Locks run Doomguard. I actually don't like it
I
because
like a Doom Guard and
Yeah,
Demon
I don't.
I'm fine with it.
I don't.
No?
I feel like you always have a hand, and sometimes when you have a Void Caller, you'd rather get something else.
I mean, Doomguard is actually quite good to get. It's probably one of the better ones. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Jiraxis is actually pretty bad to get. Mal'Ganis is always the
Oh,
best.
Dark Iron. Any deck that has Dark Iron is good by me.
Dark Iron Dwarf. That is a. I remember when it was the buff stayed. Then,
Oh God, yeah, that was crazy.
then it was a good card. I liked it back then.
Dark Iron is actually one of the best arena cards in the game.
really.
Yeah. Because
It's pretty
the
good.
early game tempo often dictates the game so much, and if they go all in on like a coining a 4-drop, and your 3 or 2 drop just kills it from the Dark Iron, it's game's finished.
Oh,
Sick.
Lothar just ended his turn there. I'm kind of surprised. I guess he didn't want the chance of like an abusive sergeant killing the Mech Warper, because now he can just go crazy here.
Oh my God! Watch this.
Crazy time.
Oh man, 2 Mech Warpers. What?
Mech Warper, Snow Sugar, Clockwork Gnome. I want to see Orange
Oh.
Face.
Oh, okay.
The best part is you can't actually kill the Mech Warper, so that Shredder's coming out next turn as well.
Yeah, he needs to top deck something here. Oh,
That's not it.
that is so bad.
Well,
You could tap into
Yeah,
an abusive sergeant.
No, you have to tap because you're not playing anything.
Yeah, of course.
you don't just pass.
No.
Why wouldn't you just pass here? Don't even attack. You don't need
Don't
damage
even
on him.
attack.
It's not going to help.
And I actually think the Haunted Creeper has to kill a 2-1. You can't even
Abusive.
get a good trade.
Yeah.
I think the Haunted Creeper has to kill a 2-1 to try
Yes.
to take some tempo back.
Yes.
The only good thing about this is that 2 of the minions has to trade into the Void Caller next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares at all.
No. I mean, Argus is going to be pretty good.
It will eventually be
Yeah.
so, but I mean, the fact that he's getting a Shredder out next turn, this is like so
I think
ridiculous.
a Dark Iron might actually be better than Argus because it'll probably even out the same
Oh,
thing.
Yeah, yeah. That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
No, because it should be 2 Mech Warpers hitting the 1/3 right. No, not like that.
No, that's bad.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the right move.
Especially with
Now
his
it's just going to get
hand.
ignored.
I mean, he's kind of hoping, like,
Wow. Is he afraid of a ping here, I guess? That has to be it, right?
maybe. I mean, maybe it's just he wants to play Dark Iron next turn, and it's actually pretty good on just to doing on the Creeper alone.
But if he had just thrown that into it,
I don't really understand.
the
that.
Argus actually would have helped him to trade into the both Mech Warpers that had to go through the 1/3.
Yeah,
like,
I like the other play a lot more.
yeah. This is like he's only going to kill 1 minion now instead of 2.
Yep. And that was a pretty good top deck from Lothar too, to get 2 minions
that
out
tempo.
there. Yeah, it's
Wow.
insane.
Who's playing Tempo Mage now?
Much more tempo here.
I mean, double Mech Warper is pretty insane. Where's the
Seems like a
Hellfire
good
when you
card.
need it, right?
What to do?
You never know. New Sue could be playing Hellfire, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, it's possible.
One top deck to save them all.
Ooh.
Could always be a Doomsayer.
Oh, you might actually have to go. At this point,
If you get Doomsayer, you could actually win the game.
it might actually be worth going for it.
Oh wow.
Like, I would say that you look at your hand, you look at your board, you look at his board, you could probably think to yourself, I'm never winning this game. There's just no way. And I could actually see him finding
The Doomsayer option.
the Doomsayer option here.
I want a Doomsayer. We're due. We
So
haven't
you
seen
think
a Doomsayer.
that the 1 in 67 is higher than winning this game?
Yeah. 100%.
Do you think we played this 67 times and
You would win by trading into the Shredder more times than you would win by doing another play. I would think.
okay.
For sure.
I love that you're saying that.
I mean,
I'm not
What
disagreeing.
if
I'm
you have
just
2 Hellfires in your deck?
then maybe. If you actually run Hellfire,
Yeah.
then maybe not.
Wait, no, it's not. It's not just a Doomsayer. It's also an Explosive Sheep because you
Explosive
can Doomguard that
Sheep
next
is
turn.
good, yes.
It's actually 1 in 30. That's not bad.
yeah.
He does it. Ah,
Well, that
ah,
is
That's
not
a
the
little
one.
bad.
ah. That's not good. Oh, you could even stealth it.
Yeah, you can,
Why? Do you
can
have a
trade-
pirate?
You can trade
you never know.
the Cogmaster.
Right.
Mech pirate deck. That was the
Yeah.
new
Whenever
thing.
you summon a pirate, gain stealth. Which pirate is in his hand that he could stealth this with?
Dr. Broom's basically a pirate.
Yeah.
I-
He steals your soul
I
on
meant
turn
with
7.
the
I know,
with the
I
cloak
know.
field.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I just think it's funny because I'm like, whoa, he can get stealth in multiple ways, can't he?
To do.
Would you fireball this 4/4?
No, I think you save Fireball and just YOLO face at this point.
Yeah.
What if he runs
I
Shadow
actually
Flame?
like the stealth as well, to be
You
honest.
don't do it because of Shadow Flame. Like if he runs Shadow Flame,
It's just a throne
like,
game.
It is a very thrown game, and we right now we have no idea what zoos are running.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you could bring anything right now,
You win this round.
and you have seen that he has 5 cards in hand that he hasn't been able to get out. Like if he doesn't
Fireball
fireball,
face.
I really dislike this play.
Fireball face.
I have to agree with you.
I really dislike this play.
You're right. That was a little bit too greedy.
He's gonna
Face.
fireball it.
Face.
Then it's actually fine.
What?
Yeah, this is fine.
Oh man, could have gotten the 9.
Void Caller. I guess it's like Demon Zoo. I have
Yeah.
no idea.
You can't even try to juggle into the 4/1 because the only card you can play with the juggler kills the juggler before the trigger.
This is such a sad hand.
What a hilarious problem that is. Because that might have been the right play to try to juggle into the 4-1 anyways.
I think it actually. Oh, that's actually really bad for him. I was gonna say I think it might even be worth just conceding this game so that Lothar actually don't get to see more of the cards. Like he got to see Void Caller and
oh,
Void
yeah.
Terror.
You're right.
That's so good for him in any other game because you don't really expect those cards in Zoo.
Yeah.
It's actually really key.
I wonder.
And
Yeah,
again, like
yeah.
what do you gain off just trading? You're never gonna win the game anyways. So
Yeah.
You play a 2-drop and then man, I didn't use up any mana this turn. This just seems like a weak turn.
this seems like a weak turn.
Yeah. I think I'd stealth creature here.
I wonder.
Why?
Just more pressure.
I'd save
I
it.
could see stealthing the taunt because it's the only one that doesn't die to Shadow Flame. I don't know. You're just so
Cogsmith.
far ahead that it's like,
Whoa, Argus.
what a good top deck.
Hey, juggle a
Juggler
knife
Argus.
into that divine
I
shield.
guess it does it save you? Maybe.
My shield for
I don't think so.
It doesn't save you from turn 7 though.
2, 4.
And you pass.
It actually does. You're not dead next turn.
Do you have to pass though?
3 into that. 3
Yeah,
into
you
that.
have to pass.
3.
Yeah. Oh no.
2.
Now you're dead.
Now you're dead.
Rip.
You were 1 off otherwise. So that is gonna be 2-1 to Lothar.
Jeez.
All right.
These matches are so brutal.
Yeah, they are. By the way, so far 2 out of 2 Zoo-ish type decks brought.
Yeah,
A lot of people looking towards Gang Boss as a powerful new card.
We didn't
Yeah.
see Gang Boss though.
not in this deck.
I bet you that he had Gang Boss in that deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's such a good card.
Yeah.
My big surprise is that I kind of expected a lot of people to bring the Zoolock, and I think Priest is strong enough against the other decks that it's such a good counter against the new Zoo. Like the new Zoo has to do with like eggs and Imp Gang Boss. Like those are really the big creatures you can't.
What
deal
type
with.
of priest though? Like
steal your
Deathlord?
stuff?
Deathlord Priest.
Yeah, Deathlord to stop the aggression and just steal your stuff after that.
I can see that being good.
Hi Masan.
Yeah.
He looks like he won in poker.
Must have.
Must have.
With honor.
Maybe he just gets to go to the bathroom, and that's like a victory.
Paladin versus Zoo or Zoo Demon. I don't
Yeah.
know what to
Alright,
call
so
it.
yeah, orange gonna
That
be
Paladin
using
hand
that.
is really good though.
I mean, you don't keep the Quartermaster.
I think you keep the double shredder going.
You think so?
Yeah, because you go second. That's turn 3 shredder, turn 4 shredder.
That's pretty good, yeah.
He knows he's
Throw the
playing
Quartermaster,
against.
though.
He knows he's playing against Zoo though. That's. I don't think I would keep. Both
You don't think
the
he can
shredders.
sustain long enough to get that going?
He does have the zombie. Oh, he doesn't even keep one.
Wow.
I mean,
Isn't
I
that
would.
a lot worse though?
I would keep one.
I like the
No,
muster.
No, the muster is actually better than the shredder.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
I think he definitely could have kept one shredder,
I think
especially
so,
on
too.
coin.
But the shield, you really want shielded mini bot. I mean,
Yeah,
there's so many good things.
that is true.
Oh man,
This is looking pretty good for
do
Paladin.
you go for it? Turn 2 dude so you can coin a quartermaster into a muster.
I mean,
That would be a shutout.
Yeah, that would be.
ooh, he's thinking about playing the egg here. Then he can definitely play the dude. If he just plays egg and then does Direwolf next turn just to get the egg out, it's gonna be pretty bad for orange.
I feel like I would play Direwolf Alpha. This is I would not accept this zombie chow cleaning up 2 minions. Would not accept that. That is unacceptable.
Unacceptable. I mean, I think definitely Direwolf is the stronger play. It's really bad if he has shielded mini bot though.
Yeah.
That is maybe what he's thinking about.
Yeah.
Shielded mini bot just wrecks
Well,
it so hard.
the thing is, like, actually, I believe it was Sixa wrote like a cool little guide once to Zoo,
thing
and he
is-
said like against Paladin, you just have to guess that they don't have one of like between Zombie Chow Muster and Shielded Minibot. You just have to pretend that they don't have one of
Here's
them
the
because
thing.
you'll
I-
lose
I-
if they have it all.
Yeah.
I mean,
think
that
you
makes sense.
still dude here. Or I mean, you can juggle it now.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, you're it's not like you're threatening. The 2/2 is not threatening enough for you to warrant playing
Yeah.
like knife juggler here.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, dude is
Yeah,
fine.
I agree with you. I feel like Dude is the right play because that sets you up killing him next turn anyways with your muster weapon.
Yeah, for sure. And then you can coin out like even if he clears your 3 1/1s, it's still very good for you because he loses so much damage. I mean,
Well.
you can coin muster as well. It deals with it right away because you can attack into it, and then he kind of has to clear. You do have a 3 drop. You have a pretty good turn 4 as well. So I think
Yeah.
maybe just getting the tempo of muster out there right away might be better. I'm not sure.
Oh, goodbye, Tempo. Tempo has been slain by the Imp Gang.
That
Yeah,
is
that's-
a pretty good card to get right there.
Yeah. Well,
Imp Gang with Juggler. How about that?
It's a pretty good combo, actually.
wow.
Like, if he plays Juggler next turn, the Imp Gang hits a 1/1, then juggles into the Acolyte, of course. And then
Of
you
course.
egg, and then you get that extra juggle
Yeah,
into the Acolyte, of course.
yeah. So the Acolyte draws 3 cards.
Yeah. That's good, though.
Oh, he plays Ardent Squire. Interesting.
Well, he probably won't here.
No.
I think this is a pretty clear juggler egg turn.
There are other things you can do. You can
attack,
implosion as well.
You can take an implosion on the acolyte,
Yeah, you can do that for sure.
but you get wrecked by consecrate.
You do, but again, you're always gonna get wrecked by consecrate.
Yeah,
no
but you're
matter
gonna
what.
get like really wrecked by consecrate.
I
think
do like
the
the
main-
juggler egg. It's like
I think the main thing you can do is attack before juggle to minimize the juggles into the acolyte.
I kind of like the juggles though. Like, I don't really think you care that he draws 2 cards. 3 cards would kind of be bad because it just
But-
increases his odds of having consecrate so
well,
much.
he's gonna draw 2 cards off of it for sure.
Yeah, if you don't implosion.
Oh yeah. Well, even then he could draw 2 cards off. I don't like the implosion here. I think that you just get your own imps off the guy you already have in play. Save the implosion for later.
I think Knife Juggler is the better play. It's just how much you value him getting cards.
1 card. Oh, well, that was
Ooh.
weird.
Face. Face. Nope.
Card.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Ironbeak Owl is pretty good against Egg.
You kind of have to kill the egg at the
Ooh.
same turn though, or else it's just gonna get pumped later.
I mean, it's still fine, right? It's still like, it can get pumped, but it's not gonna spawn a 4/4, so it's still a lot better. I mean, you have a few different plays, I guess. You can Knife Juggler Shielded Minibot, you can Knife Juggler Ironbeak Owl, you can Piloted Shredder,
I think I like the Knife Juggler Shielded Minibot. I think it's the biggest presence.
and attack into the... Do you kill off the Knife Juggler? I guess, right?
I think you wait to see the juggle, because if you juggle into the Knife Juggler, I think you acolyte into the 1/1.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Piloted Shredder is just really hard to deal with.
I really prefer getting that shielded mini bot out. Like,
No, that's true. No, Pilot Shredder is hard to deal with. Because if you kill the juggler with the acolyte on your weapon, what does he do against Shredder?
oh, okay. If you auto kill the juggler, I'm totally cool with the.
Yeah. I mean, the knife here, it's like, what is it, like 30% to hit a good target?
Oh!
Look at that.
Wow.
Very nice.
I mean, when
That's what you
when
want.
that happens, it's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that's the best
outcome.
play.
Yeah, that's the best play if that happens by a long shot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a card, though.
Oh, it is.
That is a card. I mean, it's pretty easy play here, right? Just Dark Iron Ardent Squire.
Yeah.
And you could even attack into the Acolyte.
think I
So
would.
good.
Yeah, probably.
So good.
And you're guaranteed to get another 1/1.
Another 2.
Yeah, 2.
He is just gonna have. I am loving this gang boss so far.
Yeah, it's
he
been
is
really
so
good.
good.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like right now,
Protects me.
he was a 2/4. He's taking 2 damage. He's popped 2 1/1s.
Yeah.
And he's gonna.
Oh,
That's a big one.
Look at
That's
that,
a good
guys.
draw.
That is sick.
I think you consecrate here.
you can attack into the Ardent Squire. You can consecrate, and you can kill one of the 4/4s.
No, I think you actually don't attack the Argent Squire. I think it's better just to kill the imp.
Yeah,
It's
because
exactly the same thing.
No, because
a
one's a
demon.
demon. So there could be.
There could be like Bane of Doom gets
Yeah.
Mal'Ganis and it's suddenly a 3/3.
It's probably not the case, but
But you could
It's-
just Bane of Doom something else, right?
no, it's.
I just think the imp
having
is
a demon
strictly
out.
better than
Yeah.
the 1/1 Squire.
I actually don't know how Bane of Doom works. I'm a
The
pro
way it
player,
works
I have
is
no idea.
it's
Well-
5 mana, 2 damage, and if it kills a target, you spawn Mal'Ganis.
But you don't have to have a demon on board, right?
No,
but
you don't.
Mal'Ganis would buff the demon.
Yeah, it would buff that.
So
Uh-huh.
because it's a demon, it's
That's
strictly
yeah.
better.
I was like,
There are a few
what you
cards
guys
that
thinking of?
affect demons and nothing that affects
Yeah.
her unless you panda her back or
Yeah,
something
of
like
course,
that.
of course. I understand now.
Yeah.
I'm just stupid.
Oh, 4. Oh. Well, good luck with your second consecrate.
Fantastic. I love it.
So I guess it's just Sludge Belcher.
Yeah.
You're really sad now, actually.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That 4 was so good.
I wonder.
So now it's gonna be Bane of Doom, Spawn Jiraxis with 3/3s on board.
Mal'Ganis.
Mal'Ganis.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
That. Imagine if that
Quarter
happened.
Ganis.
Quarter Ganis.
Yeah. It's 5 mana.
Yeah.
A creature on the board. Stats are a little better.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Yeah. What's that? weapon called, that hammer? Light's Justice? Is it?
Light's Justice is the.
I think you actually tap here, even though you have Doomguard in hand, because you want to play Voidcaller and Flame Imp if you can.
I think you just play Doomguard. Otherwise, you have to trade.
Rush.
Otherwise, you have to trade in your whole board into the Sludge Belcher.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think you need to sacrifice the Voidcaller here.
Yeah,
I like
you're
it.
absolutely right.
And this way, he doesn't have Consecrate, so you keep so much damage on board.
Trading the 1/1s is mainly the better play because you actually want to play stuff next turn. If you hit the remaining slime with a 4/2, it seems more efficient. You have a bigger board next turn, but you can't play anything.
Yeah. So this is the only play he can do to stay alive, I guess. I think this one died.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, it's Hearthstone. Crashed.
Yeah, we might have to alt control the lead or something there.
Oh, we have a replacement Voidcaller, actually.
So you tapped into...
Oh, thank God you can get that Voidwalker out for free.
Yeah.
So many possibilities.
I mean, there isn't much to think about here, right? You just play the 2 minions, you go face, you smork.
Yeah. I mean, you bring him down to 2. It's pretty tough to come back from.
So
Yeah.
many
Just in Bane of Doom range.
I would love that as a finish.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we won't see that because you don't want to even show that you have it.
I mean, you do.
He already showed it.
We just
I
talked
think.
about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's alright. It's
Oh,
early.
no, that was Lothar, so... I mean, most
Oh,
people...
Consecrate top deck, though.
Oh. Does that
Well,
save him?
that's,
Yeah, it does save
he has to
him.
clear absolutely everything. And he can't.
No, he can't.
Oh, wait. Oh, but he can leave just one attack
Yeah,
on
he
the
can
board.
leave one attack on the board.
So that's fine.
Yeah, it does save him.
Does save him, for sure.
Yep. Well, that's a good draw.
That's a
I guess
very
if it's
good
a
draw.
card that allows you to live another turn, that's actually kind of a big
And
deal.
I actually think you sack the Shredder, because there's a few things that you can get here that would be really good, like a Taunt or a Vitality Totem.
Yes. I like it.
I like it too.
He actually could come back from this. Like, if he top decks like a nice big heal
I actually
spell.
think you play the Owl just to get a bigger board.
There's like, I think
But don't silence the Doomguard.
I think
Yeah.
if you did the math of tapping, like it's 4 cards not to draw anything that does like a battle cry that does damage. The percentage of that would be so low when you're playing Zoo. And he got 2 cards that didn't do it last turn, so we'll see. I don't know what he plays, but I would think it's like
It's not that.
that's There we
Oh,
go.
there it is.
There we go. That's 5 damage, just
All right.
enough.
Well,
Yeah, it's
well deserved. That shouldn't have been a comeback. So,
roughly enough.
all right, that makes it 2-2 right now.
Yeah, and we are kind of seeing this, that Paladin may actually struggle to win a game here. Like, all these decks are like tempo or face, and Paladin kind of struggles against that.
Huh.
I mean, Paladin is kind of known for being pretty good against Zoo, but his start was just too slow, I think. I mean, he did have the Zombie Chow, which is good, but
I
he
don't
didn't
know.
have the fall.
Did he really have that slow of a start? That was Zombie Chow into Muster into double Consecrate.
The
he
second
didn't
Consecrate
have,
was
like-
Into a
bit late,
Belcher.
But
It's really the Zoo that just drew too well.
Maybe you're right, actually.
would it have changed if he had saved the coin?
He didn't do... I mean, he had like a play on every turn.
Yeah. I'm just wondering about coining the muster.
I think
if
really
that would've
the
changed
main
anything.
thing that would have fundamentally changed the game was keeping double Shredder. Because
You
you would have
think so?
drawn the Muster anyway. Because you only sacked 2 cards, right? So you would have drawn the Muster on turn 3
I
anyway.
mean, would you have had time to play the second Shredder?
No, I don't think he would have actually for sure. But maybe if he had kept one. I don't know.
This is a lot better hand, though.
This is a battle of the loser matches, though. Like both these decks have tanked one.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
So it's going to be Paladin versus Tempo Mage, and I mean, I think you just keep all of these cards. I guess you throw away Aldor. Aldor's not that good in this matchup, but their other 3 are amazing. Like, this is exactly what you're looking for. Like, getting a Zombie Chow, like the 4th card.
That was a pure keep.
Yeah.
How
I mean,
terrifying is that if you're orange?
if he was paying attention,
Yeah,
for
I guess
sure.
so.
Oh, you
And,
have to be paying attention.
I actually keep Aldor against most decks, just because like even against a Shredder, it's not that bad.
Yeah, against the Shredder, it's pretty good actually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like for instance, even against this 3/2, I figure it's good against anything that has 3 attack or more.
Yeah. I mean, then it's pretty good because it can trade, I guess.
You can Flame Cannon down this thing if you want. Frostbolt, Flame Cannon. I think you actually Flame Cannon. Flame Cannon can be so bad if you start losing just a little bit against the Paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Flame Cannon is going to be a card that's hard to find.
Flame Cannon is such a polarized card.
Yeah.
It's just like totally vicious against Priest and like total garbage against Paladin.
I actually kind of like the muster here. It's kind of like... It's a little bit greedy
I
to
actually
muster.
kind of like the True Silver.
Let me
Because you have the Shredder
Yeah,
follow-up.
that-
And you
I also
slay
like it.
basically every 4-drop that would come out. Like, people don't play Yetis in Constructed.
Yeah, it's like either you play muster and then like Defender Vargas next turn, which is also okay against most things, or you play True Silver into Shredder, which is also like one of the best things you can do.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I think I would coin out Defender Vargas.
That's pretty good.
It trades
one
perfectly
for
into
one.
this.
Trades 1 for 1.
He needed exactly that card to kill my Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Ooh, he goes for
All
that
right,
play.
all right. I actually liked the coining of True Silver, but
It's a little bit greedy, and you
Yeah.
don't attack here because you're
What to
then
do?
planning to defender.
To do.
You don't want to be taking 9 damage if he decides to go face. So I kind of like it.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the Shredder Slam.
yeah.
You feel so bad when you're leaving 3 1/1s up when he has
What to
coin.
do? What to do?
Yeah.
It's like it almost makes you want to ping here, but you can't. So
That does nothing. Why would you even kill a 1/1? If he has Quartermaster, he still loses a 1/1.
yeah.
I don't understand
Yeah, it's
that.
exactly the same. He just lost 3 damage.
Yeah, that was a bad attack.
I mean, in this scenario, it's
yeah.
actually
I wonder.
it's exactly the same. You just lost.
Well, if Paladin wanted to go face or something, I guess he prevented.
I mean, it actually works in. I think in like every scenario, it works out the same because he would attack with the weapon into it, so he would still take 3 damage, and otherwise he wouldn't attack into the weapon. Like
Yeah. Okay. I can go with that.
there are like some scenarios where maybe you could have gotten 3 more damage, but I think in every scenario, like more scenarios, it's the same. So it didn't matter that much. What do you do here? This is such a weird turn. I guess you
Doomsayer, Doomsayer, Doomsayer. Damn it. How do we see so few
One time,
Doomsayers with
please.
like every single deck with like 2 Shredders? I haven't seen one this tournament.
Yeah. Apparently,
want a
it
Doomsayer.
happened to Alesh on the B stream,
That doesn't count.
but we have
I
had
want to see with
more
my
than
eyes.
67 Shredders pop. So.
Yeah,
I want to be
there's actually-
genuinely excited about a Shredder outcome.
Yeah,
Actually, I
we've
think we
had,
were.
like,
The
very
sheep- the
bland
sheep we did-
Shredders.
Yeah, no, we had a sheep once, I think, didn't we?
We did have a sheep.
We had like a vicious, explosive sheep.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Shredder is 50-50, right, to spawn Doomsayer.
Yeah.
It either does or doesn't. So
Yeah. Yeah,
it should happen
something
a
So
lot.
far, it's running bad.
Yeah,
this
it's running
weekend.
really, really bad.
Let
Yeah.
me
It's Millhouse or the
We've seen Millhouse a few times.
yeah.
At least once that I remember.
I don't know if I've seen the Succubus this weekend, which is really weird because she's pretty common.
It's one of a kind.
She's pretty common.
One of a kind.
I mean, so they're supposed to be spawning equally, I guess.
Oh, they don't though.
No,
There's
I
no
don't
way.
think so either. I think Blizzard cut corners.
Yeah.
No, basically,
Shame on you.
basically
I think
what
it makes
happens
the game more
when,
exciting, though.
when any Shredder on a stream dies, Ben Brode is given a text message to pick a card for it to come out.
It's like a little app that pops
Yeah.
up on his phone.
Yeah.
That would be so funny.
And he looks at the board state real quick, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got just the one for you."
Wow.
I am excited about Unstable Portal. We've had some sick Unstable Portals this weekend.
Yeah, we have.
That Mogre the Ogre was the
Which
greatest
I think
thing
it
I've
might
ever seen.
average
Yeah,
out
that
to a
was
piece
good.
of garbage.
Azure Drake. Ooh, I mean, you just play the Mana Worm here, even though. You
Raptor
trade.
Bro.
I mean, it's looking pretty good for you.
Well, there's that Consecrate,
Yeah.
which is going to start looking really bad.
I don't think
Consecration is pretty damn good here.
Absolutely consecrate.
Like
this
a
turn.
trillion
Yeah,
percent.
okay, yeah, you do. You do. I was thinking about the True Silver, but yeah, the Consecrate is just better, I guess.
Yeah, clearing the whole board is pretty good when he has 3 cards in hand.
It's pretty good, yeah. You only have to take 1 damage from the Mana Worm to do it. So.
Yeah.
It's just like, do you want to coin something here? Do you want to coin out an Acolyte?
With Defender of Argus in hand, yeah.
You're gonna have 7
Yeah, you
mana. Like, there's nothing to do with 8 mana anyways.
There is.
And defend what?
Well, you have
Defender,
possibilities,
True
but
Silver?
I would have liked the Acolyte because you definitely could draw off it next turn. Because
Oh,
of,
double portal.
oh, thank God.
And it's perfect with the ping as well.
That's going to be perfect with like the 7 drop here.
That's
pretty
not
good.
bad at all.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Do it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Oh, come on, Mogre the Ogre.
Gazlo. That's a pretty fun card.
I don't
not-
know if he has anything that's 1 mana in here, but he
He's-
does have Sorcerer's Apprentice.
He barely qualifies as a 3 drop.
He barely qualifies as a 3 drop.
for 3/6.
Yeah.
He's like a Silence Felguard.
He's going to be a 3-1 when he gets played, though.
What if he equalities down?
Yeah, I think he actually would equality now.
I mean, it's not. I mean, you can just True Silver, I guess.
Yeah,
No.
True Silver Aldor is not bad.
Yeah, True Silver Elder is fine. Even True Silver Acolyte is fine. If you
Yeah.
just want to draw another card.
No, you know he's low on cards. I think True Silver Aldor is the best now that I look at it. You guys are right.
Yeah.
Just kill the Violet Teacher.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that really seems much better than everything else.
Let me think.
Like, you could True there's like nothing else to do.
It's just when you Aldor a Mana Worm, you're like, just like, man, I thought that was 1 attack last turn.
Let's reset that.
Yeah, it's like when you Aldor a Shade of Naxxramas. Doesn't always work out as you planned.
I'm surprised by that.
He just doesn't want to take the damage.
Why would he care about the damage?
I don't know.
That
That
like,
seems
what?
weird.
That's really weird because now this thing can just trade into that Aldor.
Or you can just hit him for 3, which basically means the same thing.
No, because he has True Silver, so like of course you're going to trade like 1,000,000%.
If only you had a Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah,
That would have
really.
been so good.
That would be insane.
Keep it quick, kid. I ain't got all day.
And then you get like, what's the best mech to get?
Force Tank.
Does it work that way? Does Source Apprentice like?
Yeah, because
does
it would be a one.
Yeah.
But it does it go off the cost that you actually use it,
I
or
think
the
so.
cost on the card?
No, I have no idea.
Because
I've never played Gazlo.
If we look at Gazlo, so whenever you cast a 1 mana spell,
Let me think.
like for instance, a similar interaction is when you Holy Wrath a Molten Giant. It goes off to 20. It's
Yeah.
a 20 mana card,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't cost.
But this
20
is,
mana.
I think the wording is different enough when you cast a 1 mana spell. So when you cast it, it is a 1 mana spell?
No, I think it's
Anything
always.
coming off
I
the
think
top
it's
of your deck.
always a 2 mana spell.
I don't know. Someone tweet at us, please, and let us know. It's at Kriparian, at Artosis, and at Powder_HS?
Just Powder HS.
Oh, Powder HS, sorry.
Maybe Ben Brode can clarify that along with his app. Where is my Doomsayer?
Well, the thing is, right now in America, it's not a good time. He's asleep.
Oh, okay.
So it's like they put it back on random.
I see. That sucks.
Yeah, he'll be up soon, don't worry.
Autopilot mode. I guess you just lay on hands, hope to draw Consecrate.
You already played Consecrate.
Yeah.
How many cards? 18.
Yeah.
Draw 3. Draw 4 with 1 next turn.
I don't know how
Silence.
much...
Oh, there it is.
Easy.
Hey!
Easy.
And Lothar really
No
likes
problem.
drawing 2 Consecrates every single game.
Easy game.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
don't play it, please.
Oh my god.
No, he's not going to play that.
Don't play it.
That's being played.
Don't play it.
With
That's
that many
being
cards in
played.
hand, there's not a chance that you would ever play that
Don't
card.
play it. Don't play it.
If he plays that card, the game is over.
Don't play it. You know you want to play it, but don't.
He's playing
don't do
it.
it.
He's
Don't
Orange
do
will
it.
not play that card.
Don't do it.
Antonidas has been called for his assistance in getting cleared.
Don't do it, Orange.
Captain always goes down with his ship.
The fact is, like, that you waited this long, Lothar already knows what it is.
No, it could be other things.
That
What
you
else
would
could it
think
be?
about but not play?
Yeah. What would that be?
Like Fireball Face? No.
You know, the only
might
thing it
just
could
be-
be here, it
well,
could be
it-
Counterspell.
It might. Oh.
Well, that's game. All right, so
Assisted in the clear.
What if you draw like a secret next turn? You're gonna cry so hard. And so many tears are gonna shed.
Yeah, you're going to like draw Counterspell next turn.
yeah,
Yeah, that was.
and then
yeah.
the coin is going to set it off. Alright.
Water Ellie.
So only Druid left for Lothar.
You
Well,
already
he hasn't
called.
won
You already
yet.
called it.
I'm calling
could
this
be
game. There's
some
no way.
disconnect or something.
There's just no way he's going to lose with that size hand.
Fireball
God.
into Fireball into Frostbolt is 15 damage.
Look, he's got Tyrion now. Okay, he's fine. And he already used one Frostbolt.
He used
and-
one Frostbolt.
Did he use a Fireball?
No, not this game.
I think I like the Owl Tyrion. If something bad happens at Tyrion, you don't get locked out of your weapons.
He already used both True Silvers, didn't he?
What?
Did he use both?
No, like if Tyrion gets fireballed, you can actually
okay,
use
yeah,
what
yeah.
comes out.
Sure.
That belongs in a museum.
That belongs in a museum.
Maybe just getting more attack power down right now.
Yeah, I mean the only way you lose.
Oh!
That's a good card.
Dude, that's 8 face. All he has to do is top deck fireball and it's game.
That's sick.
I mean, I remember it was around the 32, right, where Toyde played that Hunter deck and the bombs procced 4 times.
It's pretty sick stuff.
It didn't go face a
Uh-oh.
single time.
I saw Life Coach. He doesn't look very happy.
He smiled at me. I thought he won.
Thing is, I think he's just such a nice guy that win or lose, he will smile at you and be friendly.
Maybe.
It turns out Life Coach did in fact lose. We just got updated 4-2.
Okay.
Wow, Maverick going strong.
Yeah, man. Maverick
That
has
puts him #1 in the world right now.
yeah, on Ghost Gamer ranking he will be. That's crazy.
So what do you do here?
You silence a bot.
You actually silence a
Yeah.
bot.
You really do.
Play Tyrion?
Yes.
Sylvanas, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I think
You prefer no.
I think I like Argus.
Just go
Okay,
face?
I can get behind Argus,
Sylvanas
but I
Argus?
need a silence on a bot. I'm actually so scared of those
I
bots right
kinda
now.
like Sylvanas Argus. Just so they has to attack into it.
Okay.
Let me think.
Argus on the 1-3, I would say.
My shield for Argus.
And just go face. Why not?
Oh!
This
he had
is
lethal.
This is
That is
possible
lethal.
That is lethal. Okay.
It is possible lethal.
I think what you do is you hit the Belcher to reduce the number of targets with a boom bot.
Yep.
Oh, he wants to hit Sylvanas. He just lost the
No,
boom.
he lost the boom
Rip
bot.
lethal. There
Okay,
goes
the
lethal.
dream is gone. The dream is gone. And now he's going to be punished for
That
for
terrible play.
Imagine now it hits face for 4.
Oh.
Oh, that's like worse.
Well, that's
one.
punishment.
That was actually the worst.
He
thing
lost his
imaginable.
brother. It was exactly the worst thing that could happen.
It was exactly
Yeah.
the worst thing that could happen.
That is 8 points of damage on the other board.
No, if it's face.
Tons of damage.
Oh.
Oh,
my
now you can
God.
actually top deck fireball.
Yeah.
Tons of damage.
Oh, hold on. Is there any lethal here?
5, 7, 8.
It's
Yes.
juggler.
Juggler, boom, coin.
Wonder.
You can't play anything after that.
Yeah, you can coin the hero power.
No, it's too many creatures.
Oh, that's true. I think you actually silence the rag and play Tyrion.
Ooh.
Just so
That's
that,
not bad.
So
Okay.
because otherwise,
there's no one card that kills you then, other than fireball.
other
Yeah.
than fireball, because otherwise you can't really kill the boom. You still have that problem.
Well, you
because-
have to run into the boom if you're going to play that line, right?
No, if you play Tyrion and then you trade with the Argus into the 7/1,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
still have 2 taunts, so you don't have to do anything.
What if you just do the juggler boom play, and you just trade off the board? You just kill Ragnaros.
What if the knife juggler hits face? Then you still have a Ragnaros that has an 8. Like
He
Then you
has to
can
hit him
coin a
with
silence.
one knife. He has to hit him with one knife.
yeah, but if
And once you start trading, you can
but you
coin out the
can't.
owl. All right, there you go.
Okay, there we go. It would have been funny if it hits all face, but it's still fireball or bust, I guess.
I don't like that. What was he saving the coin for?
Counterspell, Bambi.
Counterspell.
He does play counterspell.
That's
And
not a fireball.
That is actually game.
No,
That is not
isn't
a
it?
fireball.
No, it's not.
7, 8.
What if you have like a ice block and you kill the bot and it kills the mad scientist and it brings out the ice
Okay.
block?
He could be playing Ice Block. I don't think he is, though.
And the secret is ice entity.
Oh, that top deck. It saved him.
The top deck, indeed.
I mean, you won anyways, right?
Yeah.
With the juggles, you won anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Lothar's killing it, man.
Yeah, he's on match point.
You know what's not killing it? Tempo Mage. Good call on that one. That deck sucks right now.
I mean, it has been working out for him.
Yeah.
And also, Rogue was working out for him as well. But
Yeah.
no, not for anyone else. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's match point for Lothar.
He has the druid left.
Orange has to win 2. What does he have to do it with?
he has
He has mage
he has
left.
Mage, Hunter, and Druid.
Wait, what?
No.
Oh wait, no, sorry. He won with Hunter.
Yeah, we won with
I crossed
Hunter.
the
So
wrong one
mage
off.
and druid.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mage and Druid.
this is
Okay.
the best matchup you can get with Tempo Mage from Lothar's decks, I would say. So this is the one he has to win, and then it's a druid mirror, and that's
Yeah.
pretty 50-50.
I would say.
That's a pretty big coin flip.
I guess
right
we'll
there.
see what they have in their Druid decks today.
Well,
Most Druid decks
Apprentice
this weekend
Flame
have
Cannon
been pretty
again.
similar.
Flame
though.
Cannon is surprisingly strong against Druid. Because those turn 1 shades kind of suck sometimes.
Yeah, they tend to die to Flame Cannon.
All right.
I couldn't get to spectate.
Well, we'll get to see Lothar's draw here in just a second. The opening hands are just really the most important.
Yeah.
If you can't get that early damage as the Druid, you're just not going to win this.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
Well, we just saw that hand vaporize.
What?
It was gone instantly.
Vaporize?
Like, I saw 3 cards and I saw them all gone. Oh. Hello.
Double Innervate. That's pretty good against Tempo Mage, actually. But he needs to find something. That's pretty good. But it's pretty bad against Flame Cannon, though.
Yeah, it is.
I think I like Ragnaros, man.
You
like
want to turn
Ragnaros?
2 rag? Or turn 3 rag, sorry?
Get polymorphed?
There's no polymorph in Tempo Mage.
You don't know
You
that.
could play 1, I guess. I don't think he is, though.
You don't know that.
Sometimes you just got a YOLO.
He has to wait one more turn for Rag.
Yeah. I
think
think I
it's
like it.
probably worth it.
I think I like it.
Yeah, it's probably worth it. And then he can play Shade.
You
I
can't
mean, his
even
curve is
fireball the
fine.
counter. You can't even fireball the counter.
What?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, you can.
You
Of course
can.
you could.
Okay.
So it's actually not that
Yeah,
good.
it's 3 and a 4. You can't exactly fireball the counter.
Yeah. What do you do here? It's actually kind of hard because you know he plays double Flame Cannon, so you don't want a Shade. So do you... It's so hard. Ragnaros might actually be the best play.
Sylvanas is terrible.
Sylvanas
Yeah.
is super bad.
If he has flame cannon, you might as well get your shade flame cannon.
yeah,
Basically.
exactly.
I say go for the rag. You only live one time.
If it's a
As I
bad
say.
matchup,
He's already up
if it's a
one
bad
game.
matchup, you're okay with taking a big
Oh, he's
risk,
going for it.
aren't you?
He's
Yeah.
going for it.
Good. I've gained some respect for Lothar now.
Some respect.
That's a +1 on the respect meter.
Do it.
Oh my god.
No, you don't do it.
That
You
would just
do-
be too crazy.
You do Sorcerer's Apprentice unstable.
Well, then he
portal.
would just shade anyway.
Yeah, but now you're gonna get like patient assassin.
He's gonna get BGH. Oh.
Quartermaster.
Oh wow.
Imagine if he got BGH. I just want you guys to think about that for a second.
That would have been sick.
And then imagine if he played it because it's free then.
Here
And
we
then how
go.
dumb
Here
would
we
he feel?
go. Ragnarus. Who's
This
it killing?
is crazy. Okay, let's all watch Orange's face.
I mean, you have to go for it, right? Your hand is... You could, like, there's some other things you could do, I guess. You could shade.
No!
Yeah, you can.
What is that
it's
garbage?
No, this is fine.
So sad.
Like, if he has Flame Cannon, the rag...
That's a -2 on the respect meter.
That was a pretty good top deck.
Nope. It actually
Wow,
wasn't.
those are just
Oh.
terrible.
Now he can't play Ragnaros.
You can't play anything.
You definitely drop the Grimscale Oracle, guys.
Grimscale Oracle. So what are you hoping for? Like a swipe?
No, I think here you actually innervate out a Force of Nature, and you hope he gets duplicate so you can give him 2 more Grimscales.
Whoa. That would be awesome.
I mean, it's probably the best play, actually. And you still have the coin for the counter spell that comes out.
Well, this could be a counterspell too, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
You have two
You have a
innervates.
backup plan.
Lothar found the... Yeah, I mean, he's pretty ballsy. I mean, he found the Lothar play before. So, I mean, you just have to hope, I guess, that it's not counterspell when you play that innervate.
I'm surprised he would attack that first.
I'm pretty sure, like, you know that he doesn't play...
Oh, wait, no, of course.
Duplicate.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's he
So
playing?
it's a counterspell,
It's
right?
counterspell
It
on
is.
Mirror Entity.
It is, in fact, counterspell.
It's the only ones you run right now. There's some, like, I don't know, duplicate. It's pretty bad, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good card. I would see
This is-
coin for sure.
Coin, Innervate, Ancient of Lore.
There is a Mirror Entity, though.
Yeah, but there is no other creature in the foreseeable future.
Yep. He does it. I mean, you could swipe and then play Sylvanas. I don't think Sylvanas is that bad.
I would have preferred ragging and then hitting his rag with your rag. I think that is a fantastic move.
You can't rag because your coin gets counterspelled.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Takes all the fun out of it.
Oh, man, let's get that Quartermaster to 1.
Excellent.
That's a pretty good top deck.
It's okay.
I think you're pretty happy about it. Oh, you trade.
Yeah, you... Oh, what?
I mean, it is Tempo Mage. Like,
He's running out of steam pretty quickly.
it's a lot of damage. I mean, that's the reason why. So he's gonna do 9 damage. You can do 10, so you put him to 5. I mean, any burst damage kill like sets up lethal. Like Lothar might even be the best play here. I think you just lose if you play Lothar.
If you play Lothar, you lose the turn after.
Yeah, I think you just play Sylvanas. You trade and play Sylvanas. Yep. And just hope. That is the Lothar. That is a pretty good card to get.
Yep.
You can play 3 minions this turn.
I think you exactly play 3 minions this turn. The question is, how are we going to get some dudes on that board? Make this a good Quartermaster.
We have many secrets.
Yeah. There is no card that can do that yet.
You're just dead here.
What if, like, Nefarian somehow showed up and...
No, because
Oh,
he
no, it'd have to
takes
be
cards from
Paladin.
their opponent's class.
Yeah, that's right.
That would be awesome, though. You got to play that in Priest. You got to do it. Imagine how badly Warrior's going to be killed with all your shield block, shield slams.
That was a 7-mana Wrath.
Oh, you got the
Good
best
steal.
outcome.
And
But
only
still
exact
wasn't enough.
lethal.
Yeah.
Well, Tempo Mage does get a game.
Yeah.
Quite decisively so.
Yeah.
And that brings us actually
About
to
time,
the
though.
final.
I mean, I think
If you really look at the lineup, like if Tempo Mage just won its first game or was another class that could win its first game, Lothar would be screwed.
Yeah.
Most of his wins are off of that deck.
Yeah, he got 2 wins off of it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to that Druid mirror.
Yeah.
The elusive Malfurion versus Malfurion.
Who do you guys think will draw Wild Growth?
Both.
Oh, sick. That's my favorite type of game.
Who does that favor then? Is it going first better?
Yes.
There's one.
Going first is always better in the Druid mirror.
Well, that's going second Wild Growth with Dr. Boomster, though. So if you get Wild Growth on 2, then you'd have 4.
It actually, when you're going,
That's pretty far.
when you're going second and you draw Wild Growth when your opponent doesn't, it actually doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. But when you go
Uh,
first, being 2 mana ahead every turn is ridiculous.
It basically wins you the game.
But you also need the cards to back it up.
Wild Growth, Shredder, Sylvanas, Swipe. Not the...
Oh, Lothar.
no. Oh, no.
Oh, you can innervate it out. He can two-face.
Two-face damage.
Why did he...
Two-face,
throw-
one-face, two-face. It's 5.
I didn't like that he threw away the Shade.
Yeah.
Oh, and Orange is actually slow playing, which
Ah,
turns
he's
out
got
to be
one.
the best.
He got one.
You
I
go-
mean, his curve is amazing, right? Wild Growth into Shredder into Coin Sylvanas. So, if he coined out Wild Growth, there's just not really that. Ooh.
I do not like people that coin
Whoa!
Wild Growth without a 3-drop.
Turn 4
Turn
Dr. Boom.
3
Oh, yeah,
Dr.
turn 3
Boom.
Dr. Boom.
This is silly.
I have the button in my hands.
What if he innervate Lothabs here, though? Shut down.
Thank you, Shade.
Yeah, you Shade.
With 2 Savage Roars, that innervate is pretty valuable.
Yeah.
I think Orange got this game.
It looks like it.
He has it
I
in
think
the bag.
Dr. Boom has this game.
Turn 3 Dr. Boom is pretty stupid. Like, turn 7 Dr. Boom is really stupid, but turn 3 is...
Shut down.
Oh, wow, he does innervate Lothar.
Wow.
Shut down.
He is going to get pinned up against his Shredder, though.
Yeah. Which is not bad. I mean, I think he just
Man, I
wants
want
to
to
go...
press the button so bad.
It's next turn. Don't worry about
Lothar
it.
sucks, man. First, not playing Ragnaros, and now this. Countering a turn 3 Dr. Boom. So lame.
I think he kind of just says that I have to go face this game. It's the only way I can win. Like,
Yeah.
my
Well, he
hand
does-
is so
yeah.
bad.
Double Savage Roar, you may as well.
And I definitely think this was the way to get the most damage in.
What do you guys think about just Sylvanas with the coin? Just to stop the aggression completely. Because if that's what he's doing, you want to not play into that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
not a
it's
great
kind of
Sylvanas,
hard to say, like, from Orange perspective, like what Lothar is doing. We see that he has double Savage Roar. But I mean, this is always going to be good play because there's no good trades here.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, I mean, you
Shredder
kill the
into-
Shredder and... Yeah.
That's a good top deck, though.
Yeah, I would definitely trade
No, I
out this
think
board.
I think you just suicide your board.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you suicide your board and play Azure Drake.
Yeah, but that's exactly that. It just slows down the game so much, and I think
Yeah.
that's what Orange actually really needed to do.
You can put him to 16. But
Eight
you will
plus
have
7.
no board because Sylvanas will steal. You can guarantee
No,
Sylvanas
you can put him at
steal.
9 health.
If you Savage or Hero Power.
Yeah.
Actually, not bad. There's no taunt in Orange's hand.
But if you Savage Roar Hero Power, he steals your Shade the next turn, too.
Yep.
There we go.
You're just totally cool with that?
Here we go.
Lothar is apparently totally cool with that.
Yeah.
Smark.
All right. It's a braver man than I. I guess if he draws that other piece of comp, it's going to work out.
Smark. So you attack.
I think you fast play Dr. Boom.
Yes, yes. Very agreed.
You need some crazy stuff on your board right now.
Yeah. Well, if he plays Dr. Boom, it's a real chance of winning the next turn, right?
Well, if he plays Dr. Boom, he top deck Savage, or he does actually win
yeah.
next turn.
That is for certain.
I'm not sure if I agreed with that Savage Roar play. Too
Excellent.
early. Too early. There we go.
It's kind of a scary board.
What do you need? What do you need to draw? You need like innervate into Force of Nature. It's like the only way you win this game.
So
Like
you need to draw one of those
innervate
cards.
into
That's not
Keeper.
it.
no. No, you're just dead in 2 turns. Like no matter what, you're just dead in 2 turns.
No, actually, he has lethal. There's 8 from the Boom bots, then
Oh.
7 from Dr. Boom.
You always count 8 from Boom bots. What's so funny?
8,
Swipe
10,
just
17.
makes it so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way Lothar wins this game.
Yeah.
No, actually, the chance of lethal is reasonably high. Like, I'm not joking. Oh, that's the wrong 4.
Do you
That-
keeper your Boom bot?
Let's see here. I don't think you do.
No, you can't. You can't win that. You don't
I
have
know.
lethal. If he had 8 mana, he actually could have.
That Boombot, man. Those things are so dumb.
Disappointing.
Like, when you just kill an Azure Drake with a Boombot, it's so disheartening. What the hell is that?
Whoa!
Druid of the Flame.
Cool.
Okay.
It's golden too.
5-2 or
Actually, I
2-5.
just want you guys to understand, if that 4 would have actually been on face, that would have been lethal. Just swipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if you just lived one more turn. You'd wrath the Shredder for sure. That's like the only way.
Yeah, he has to Wrath the Shredder just to see if it's
And you still die because he has Force in his hand. No matter what, you lost this
You
game.
still do it to see.
Oh, you wrath for 1?
That's 4 to the face. That's a mistake.
Only 2. So Orange is going to take the series after being down 3-2.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, very close games.
Yeah,
but,
that was a really close, nice series, actually. But that Druid draw a little bit better there.
Yeah, drawing double Savage Roar.
Hmm.
I kind of... And I think he made the wrong decision there when he went for...
the all-out face.
Yeah, the all-out face. I think he still could have won if he just traded and played Azure Drake.
Yeah.
If it would have been hard if the Shredder spawned something really good, but most of the time it's just like a 2-3. And then he didn't have like good trade. His next turn was Innervate Dr. Boom, which is really insane, but we saw what he top decked and it wasn't Big Game Hunter, but
I think all in all, Lothar was just punished for 1, not playing a super early Ragnaros, and 2, denying a super early Dr. Boom.
just punished by karma.
Ben Brode is on his iPhone right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ben Brode does not endorse the use of iPhone or any phone. Orange,
okay.
congratulations. You now move on to the round of 4, actually, after winning IM. That's pretty sick. You're having a nice run recently.
Oh yeah, definitely. The last few months been pretty great.
Do we actually have his microphone on
I
right
don't
now?
think so. I can't hear anything.
Yeah. If we could just... Here, try talking to your mic again.
Try like really talking. And
Okay. Does this work?
I don't know
I
if
have
anyone
no
can hear you
idea.
right now, so let's hold on 1 second. We'll try to
Should
get
I?
this
Should
microphone
he take
fixed.
my? He could take my headset.
Hold on. Try it again.
Hello?
No.
Testing.
That's-
1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're bringing a new
Okay.
mic out. Just 1 second.
Yeah.
But we'll get that fixed in just a second, guys. Here we go.
Better now?
Try again.
Better?
No.
Nope.
I have no idea.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
I mean,
Well.
you could just take my.
All right, now
Should be
try it.
working.
Now try it.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
We got there.
Okay, so once again, Orange, congratulations.
Thank
Top
you.
4 here after your win at IM. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I had a really good run recently. I'm
Yeah.
really happy how things are going.
Now, your Tempo Mage almost tanked it, and Powder said that would probably be the case.
Yeah.
What do you think now after the match has unfolded?
Like a lot of people told me to not bring Tempo Mage to the tournament, and I decided to go with it anyway. So when I was like 0-2 down, I think I lost 2 games with it. I was kind of thinking like, oh, now everyone will bash me for bringing that deck. But I actually think it's if I could go over and do it again, I would probably bring it the Mech Shaman deck instead of it. But I'm actually quite happy about the deck and don't think it's as bad as people say it is. It has a really, really good matchup against Druid, so I knew that eventually I would get that matchup when it was his only deck left. And I kind of expected I knew that Paladin wasn't a good matchup, and I expected to kind of lose that. But I knew that the lineups would probably play out this way, and that it would end up with the Druid versus Druid mirror.
Yeah. Originally, we thought that you had the fewer decks that might tank, and I think that may have been the case. I think Lothar's Paladin held him back quite a bit, even though he drew very well. He struggled with getting a win with that deck. But one thing I do want to mention is in the him playing the Druid, you playing the Tempo Mage, he had the chance to turn 3 Ragnaros and didn't.
Whoa. My deck doesn't. Yeah, my deck doesn't have a really good answer to that. So
I don't know that many do.
yeah,
I was thinking that if you actually drew a Fireball and it didn't kill off the creature, you had an answer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I had some minions in play, but well, yeah, I would not be able to beat that. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, so there was some crazy stuff in the Druid draws. I mean, there were just so many innervates and wild growths in those few games.
All I was thinking of for the last game was hope that I'm better at drawing wild growth than he is, and apparently I was.
Both of you guys actually brought like kind of zoo-ish warlock decks. Of obviously, Imp Gang Boss, kind of an exciting new card that's able to be used as of today. Do you think that that's a really strong choice, or did you bring that more as like a surprise to catch people with?
I think that almost all of the people that are left in the top 8 expects, when they see Warlock in the top 8, they probably expect to, just because of Imp Gang Boss and how strong it is. So it was mostly just as another strong deck.
Okay.
Yeah. You just want that strong deck to not tank.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Powder, you have any questions?
Not really. Just congratulations, man.
Thanks.
All right, cool. Well, I think we're going to go ahead, jump to a quick little break, guys, and when we come back, we're going to go into our next match, which is...
I'm getting it. It's probably going to be Ignite versus Osaka.
Osaka.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we should have that for you pretty quickly here, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.